Hey sweeties, it's your girl Candy.
And this is Skittle.
And you're watching Sweet Addictions TV. Okay, now for the sweeties who've been on Twitter, you can see there's been some back and forth with us and Jermaine Dupri and his lifers and our sweeties. And basically what it was is it stemmed from, evidently all yesterday was, there was some things crossed to where, okay, I'm going to tell the story from this and then we're going to take it from there. Okay. Sweeties, y'all know what happened. You know, y'all. So our sweeties had tweeted JD and was like, they wanted us on this show, right? So JD had, oh, you know what? I gotta get the what's the name. Well, you get the what's the name up there? So I can show the twit. And then he tweeted, Sweet Addictions, y'all can be on the show tomorrow. We're going live tomorrow, right? Okay. So then the next morning, we met with Bowie and B. Cox for breakfast. Okay, and we was talking and then it came up. I said, B, you know Jermaine tweeted us and invited us out to come and be on the show. B was like, yeah, I know. We talked about it. He was like, y'all fans blew us up. Right? Okay, y'all got that, right? So I was like, yeah, so you know, the rest of the conversation was just, you know, we was talking about other stuff. So I was like, okay, I said, what's the set time? I said, what time do y'all usually take? What time should we come? He was like, we don't have a set time. He said, we just be in there and then we may start taping so you can, you know, just come up there. I was like, all right. I said, but I don't remember how to get there. I said, what's the address? He was like, oh, I don't know the address. I can tell you how to get there though. Okay. So then that was the end of that. We said our byes and everything was cool. So, you know, he didn't give us a set time. This was like at what, 8, 9 in the morning? So we figured around 4 o'clock. Now, it is true that when we went the first time, it wasn't a set time because we were told there is no set time. We're just in there, so come up there. Okay? So, yes, it's true that the first time, JD didn't, I'm pretty sure he didn't know the first time because we were just told to come up because there's not a set time. Okay? We got up there, right when we got there, JD was coming out, and he did look like, what the hell? And I even said, you looking like, what the hell? I said, but we're Sweet Addictions from YouTube. He was like, oh, okay. He was like, well, okay, you know, what's up? I was like, oh. I said, you know, we was told that.
Okay.
Huh?
My bad. Keep on.
I was like, okay, we were told that, you know, y'all don't have a set time for the post. You know, that y'all just be up here and y'all may do it. He was like, oh, he told you that? He said, I didn't even know he was back yet. I ain't talked to him yet. I was like, oh. I said, Lord. So then I said, okay, well, are we still doing it? You know, I was like, well, what time? I said, are y'all still doing the post? He said, yeah, we're going to do it 11 before we go to the party. I said, so what that mean for us? He was like, what you mean? I said, does that mean that we're still going to do the post with y'all? He said, yeah, you know, y'all can come back up at 11. I said, 11? He said, at 11. Right? I said a couple times, and then we was about to leave, but I kind of sensed it was some bull. So I was like, you know what? Let me give him a CD while I'm here. So I did, yeah. I ain't got nothing to lie about. What you mean? Yeah, I went, and I got a CD. I gave it to him or whatever, and then I was like, all right, you said 11, right? He was like, yeah. I said, okay, cool. We left. We had meetings all day. We're rushing everybody else so we can try to get back to do the post to them. We make it back out there at 10:50. We come in. I guess I don't know if it was an intern or whatever. And the intern said, okay, well, let me go tell them, you know. So he goes back there. He said, well, y'all wait. He said, y'all waiting on B to sit in the conference room. I was like, we waiting on B?
Now, let me stop you right there. When he said that, I looked at Candy like, what? Because here's the thing. JD was the one who wrote us and said, come out there.
Right,
okay? Please keep in mind, sweeties, that the only reason why... Yeah. That's the only reason why we showed up at the place. We're not groupie bitches. I mean, I don't want to... I'm going to keep this classy, for real. We're not groupies, you know what I'm saying? And that's why we get upset. Because we were invited. B has nothing to do with this, period. The only reason why B's name came up is because we was with them earlier that day.
Right.
And he said, yeah, because I'm just reiterating what Candy said. He said, oh yeah, JD told me about it. Matter of fact, y'all fans blew us up. Yeah, JD told me about it. Y'all's fans blew us up. Not just JD, but him too.
Because we was like, we didn't even know that y'all wrote him.
Not to mention...
But hold on, let me show them real quick. Let me see if they can see the twit.
Okay,
can y'all read it? It says, from JD, it says, Sweet Addictions, you can be on the live tomorrow. I'm going live tomorrow. Can y'all see that? I just want to make sure y'all see it. Because it's being said like we just popped up with nothing.
We're not stalkers. We don't do that. We don't do that, okay? And the only reason why, like I said, B's name came up is because we had breakfast with him earlier that day. We just had a discussion. It was nothing about, and he didn't invite us nowhere because he already said he knew about the meeting that we was going to have later on that day. The only thing he said was, like Candy said, there's no set time to take. He gave us the street. I mean, he gave us directions. Mm-hmm. He gave us directions how to get there. Gave you the number. And we went on about our merry little way. Everything was everything. And at that table, we was all cool. It wasn't no, I love you, and oh, call me later. It wasn't like, we were just cool. Like, it was just friendly conversation, okay? So it was like Candy was saying, you know, we had meetings all day, ripping and running, rushing, trying to do this and that. We go to the studio. JD told us to come back at 11 o'clock. You know the story behind it. Candy told you. He told us to come back at 11 o'clock. We leave. Meetings, you know, trying to get back, trying to look good, you know. We get back. We there. What you talking about?
We in the conference room.
But that's where the confusion. But see, that's where the confusion. See, Candy sensed the bullshit earlier that day. That's why she said, "Here's my CD." You know what I'm saying? I sensed the bullshit when he said conference room. Now, because B's not here, so I'm thinking, oh, he didn't push this off on B now. He wrote us, though. He's the one who wrote us. Okay? But by him not knowing what was going on when we first got there, and we mentioned his name and said, oh, well, he just said there wasn't no set time to take. Now he's pushing it all on B. We never said anything about B except for he said it wasn't no set time to take. Nothing. We didn't say he invited us out there. The proof is right there. See, so that's one thing I wanted to say. Okay? Okay, keep going, because I got upset.
Okay.
I got upset.
So we're sitting in there. You know, we see Jermaine. You know, he walks by. You know, we've seen him. And the reason why, like I said, sweeties in lifers, because I'm pretty sure some lifers is gonna come try to see what's going on. We weren't mad because we didn't get to do the video. I mean, granted, it would have been nice, but we were sitting there like, you know, damn, we can't get. I understand. Yes, I understand. No, we don't know you personally. Okay. But I'm just saying, we were there from 10:50 to 12 o'clock.
And just like I wrote you, JD, I said, we're not mad. Just like Kenny said, we're not mad because we didn't get on the show. I wrote you this. I said, we're not mad. It's just the way you went about things.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this. Yeah, you did say go sit in the conference room.
No, he didn't say.
Well, somebody said. Well, scratch that. He knew we were sitting in the conference room waiting on somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like, just like everybody else said, it was foul because we're sitting there and sitting there and sitting there. You know what I'm saying? When it was thrown out by you to come.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then we didn't get a common courtesy of saying, well, it ain't going down.
Right. You could be like, it's not happening.
The way we found out is everybody was getting ready to go to the club.
And they said, y'all might want to leave because everybody leave.
That's not what's up. Like, that's messed up. Once again, we're not groupies. We're not stalkers. We came because we were invited.
Right.
We didn't even know how to get there.
Hey.
You feel me? We didn't even know.
But the thing gets me, like, JD is a big dude in music. Like, we're not trying to throw no shade on you. You do your thing, baby. So, with us knowing that, why would we try to show up at a big dude in the industry to your studio like, we just gonna get up in here? Who does that? Who does that? I mean, I showed y'all the tweet, you know, it's on there. We didn't just say, oh, we're going to go to Jermaine Dupri stuff and we going to get in. If that's the case, baby, I need to go to Tyler Perry's house and be like, can I come in, you know? I want to act on some shows. Come on now. That's what it was. It wasn't that we couldn't get the video. It's cool. I mean, one girl was like, y'all just make it. No, what is it? He got more followers. Of course, you famous. You do. It wasn't the point of trying to disrespect y'all. Like, now, our sweeties did attack. But I mean, just like your viewers are coming at us too. But you took it as if we didn't come at you crazy until you said we need to tell the truth, and you never spoke to us. You know that's where I believe the misunderstanding happened. Now, like I said earlier, it was a misunderstanding at the beginning because I'm pretty true. You didn't know that we was coming at 4. because we were just told to come because it's not a set time. But at the 11 part, you did it. Baby, like you said you needed an icebreaker because you didn't know us. Baby, you famous. You talk to people you don't know every day.
I mean, I'm not really saying that you needed to cater to us or
No,
anything like
just,
that. I know what you said. No, I know what you said, but I just want to make them,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We're not saying, we somebody, you need to cater to us. But the thing about it is that we feel like once we got there and told you, you know what I'm saying, what the deal was, you once again told us to come at 11 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And it was said 3-4 times.
Right, I was like, 11?
Right, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like if I'm in that position where somebody's coming to me and I'm like, why are you here? You know what I'm saying?
I'd be like, nah, baby, we're not doing that.
Right.
You could have told us that.
Something. And then, keep in mind, he had even said, Sweeties, he even said, I haven't even talked to B. I didn't even know he was even in town.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you're the one, JD, who invited us. Once again, one more time. One more again. You invited us out there. You shouldn't be putting anything on B because he don't have nothing to do with it. You don't have anything to do with it. And then the other one.
He ain't even worth mentioning. Don't even mention.
I'm not mentioning no names. But the other one, I mean, the way that he came across after a certain, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, we had been sitting there for 45, 50 minutes. We did want to go to the club, but we could have been and went. It ain't like we was trying to roll with y'all. We could have been and went out there. We thought we was going to do a post, like, honestly.
Yeah.
And then go on our merry way. Not follow y'all. Like, go on our very, we could have been in the club. Instead of sitting for 45 minutes doing anything like that, made us look like what were we there for? You know what I'm saying? And then we were told, oh, well, yeah, JD left. JD left. So, sweeties, look at it in our situation. We've been sitting there for 45 minutes. We were told more than once that we were going to do it. Okay?
No, we were there for over an hour.
Oh, okay.
From
okay.
10:50 to 12 o'clock.
Well, we sat there for 45 minutes without anything.
Oh, yeah.
Without a word. We had to get up and see what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were just sitting there, just taking up space. La. And then, not only that, but, I mean, it's not cool. Like, we're not going to be somewhere that we're not wanted. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, we understand that you did let us in, but B didn't have nothing to do with it. Period. Like, he didn't have nothing to do with it. We're not trying to disrespect you, just like Kenny said. We're not trying to be disrespectful in the least.
At all.
We're not mad because we didn't get to do anything. We're mad because it was common courtesy just to let us know what was going on. No, you didn't have to come out personally and say something, but just as quick as that person came in and told us, oh, yeah, y'all going to do a post, or no, somebody's going to get with you and tell you why. I mean, they could have did, hey, we about to go. I'm sorry.
Right.
If something came up, anything. Like, just don't have us sitting there. That's some rude stuff. Like, this is rude. And then for somebody else that we don't even know say, well, everybody's ready to go to the club. Y'all might as well leave.
Yeah. That was crazy.
That's some of that bull. And then you came out and stood right beside us and still didn't say anything. Like, you didn't say, hey, I don't really know what's going on for real. I'm sorry if it's a misunderstanding. Like, nothing. Like, we just stand there like,
la-di-da.
La-di-da. And then on Twitter, it was said that we went to the club with you all. Ain't that what they said? Mm-hmm. We didn't go to the club with you all. We went back to the crib. Mm-hmm. So, no, we're not groupies. We're not.
Yeah.
You got that?
I get, like I said, so that, we're just, we're going to leave it up there. We're going to chuck it up to a misunderstanding, but over as far as, because like we said, the only reason B came because he was at the breakfast and we was talking about it. And it was said that, yeah, I know, we talked about it. Y'all fans blew us up. So even from that to, I didn't know them. I didn't talk to them. I didn't tell them to come. So that was what we was, because, I understand, you're a businessman. You busy too, but so are we. You know what I'm saying? We may not be, we may not have the stuff that you have, but just because we don't have the stuff you have doesn't mean that we're any less. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it was. It wasn't even an acknowledgement. It wasn't even a, like I said, even if you didn't say it to us, somebody can be like, well, y'all, hey, I don't know what's going on, but y'all can't do it. We're not doing it. And we could have left. We were sitting there from 10:50.
Everybody says time is money, and we could have honestly been somewhere else. Like, it was a waste of our time. Honestly, like, really.
Right, because we trying to get it. So just sitting there was, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. So sweeties, we calling y'all off, don't tweet him, you know what I'm saying? Leave him be. JD, You know, sweetie, like we said, no disrespect, but it felt like, you know, we was just some
shadiness.
groupie chicks sit them in the corner when that's not the deal. Like I said, nobody's gonna pop up. Come on, now you are Jermaine Dupri. I'm gonna give you that. So who would pop up at your studio like I'm coming in this bitch? No, so don't. That's what we said. Don't make it seem like we just came up there and nobody knew about us and you didn't tweet us. That's what we were saying. Cause you know I can give a hell about the video. It was that. Don't make it seem like we some groupie bitches are stalking y'all. Come on now. Come on. You feel what I'm saying?
And then it's funny because at the very beginning, I just want to say this one more time. When me, you, that one guy, and B were sitting at the table, that one guy heard the whole conversation.
Right.
Do you feel me? When you said, JD wrote us and said, let's be on the show. B goes, yeah, I know. We talked about it. The other guy was sitting right there and heard the whole conversation. So for him to come with an attitude and say, y'all full of shit,
right,
and y'all came up here and told Jay that B sent y'all up here, no. You heard the conversation, bro. Like, honestly, I mean, I get upset because, like Annie was saying, we might not be big time, but, I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
We're not liars. We're not groupie bitches. Like, we don't have to do things to get that type of attention. Like, we don't do that. Like, we making an honest living. Sweeties, you know us. Sweeties, you know us. And we were so excited about it because we was like, okay, that's cool.
Right.
Because JD wrote us. We ain't just pop up.
Right.
To the girl with the K. Her name begin with a K. Saying we're some stalkers. And no. Get your facts straight before you get the right. See, I'm about to go off.
Yeah, no.
My bad.
We ain't going to take it there. Matter of fact, we going to end it. Like I said, sweetie, no disrespect to you. We going to chalk it up as it was a misunderstanding. And we going to leave it at that. So hopefully the story's straight. Sweeties, leave that man alone. And that's what it's going to be. Maybe one day we can do a post. We can all just say kumbaya. So like I said, no disrespect, baby. Stay up. God bless you and yours. Happy birthday to your baby, because her birthday was the same as mine.
Happy birthday.
And my baby. So, it's all love. We ain't got time, as well as I'm sure you ain't got time to be over no craziness.
Yeah.
So, misunderstanding. Chuck it up. Holla. Peace.